Hi, I hope you're enjoying the show. I wish I was there to see it, but I thought it would be really cool to tell you about a citizen of Olive Hill that went on to do some really cool things as a performer. His name was Bill Callihan.
Hello, my name is Bill Callihan.
Back in the summer of July 2017, I went to Olive Hill to research my family. My name is Randall Brammer, so if we haven't met and you know any stories about any Brammers, please somehow get a hold of me. I was introduced to a woman, and so we got to talking, and she asked me what I do. I'm an actor. Anywhere from improv to I've done some film, some television. Are you okay? She responded, "Oh, well, my brother was an actor." I found out that she was a Callihan, and in my genealogy research, there were several Brammers that married several Callihans, and she had mentioned that he started a theater with friends of his in New York City. And so when we finally said our goodbyes, I immediately went to Google. I was looking up names that she had given me that were friends of Bill's, and just finding any and all information about this theater that he started in New York City on the Lower East Side called the Gusto House. One of his friends that I got a hold of, his name is Dan Cohen, and his wife Mara, they met in New York and were both very good friends with Bill. He started telling me all of these stories and about how wonderful Bill was. The Gusto House that I was told by Dan and Mara was really spearheaded by Bill Callihan. He was the one that said, "Hey, we should perform here in our apartment." Their apartment was once a building that held a printing press. So there was a hole in the floor of the ground level, if that makes sense. So you walk into the apartment, into the apartment building, you go into their apartment on the left, and as soon as you walked in, there was literally a giant hole in the floor. And the reason for that was because the printing press was all the way down in the basement, and it was such a tall machine that it came up through into the ground level. And so Bill thought, hey, this would make a really interesting performance space. So there would be people that would sit on the ground level floor and watch shows happening, and then in the basement would be more people, and it would fit about 90 or so viewers. He would get the acts together. He would go out and find people to come perform inside their apartment. Some of the people that performed there were the original Blue Man Group. Steve Buscemi, if you've seen the movie Fargo or The Big Lebowski, he and another gentleman would perform together work that they had written. John Leguizamo, I was told, performed there, and the band They Might Be Giants.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople, now it turns to light on a moonlit night.
And Bill, he did a couple different things. He acted in some shows in other theaters in New York, but his primary performance outlet, I guess you could say, was he would do one-man shows, and he would write these really funny stories about these characters, and he'd perform as all the different characters from Olive Hill. He also had a two-person act. It was him and his roommate and good friend Dan Cohen, who I mentioned before. Everyone that I've talked to and interviewed, from his roommates to producers of theaters that he would perform his work at, all had nothing but wonderful things to say about him. He was someone that you could talk to and he listened with his whole being. He cared a lot about people. And it's been very, I don't even know the word to use, to know that there is a distant cousin that did this before I did. It fills me up. I don't know how to explain it, but I think that.
Okay. Now, if you really need to use the bathroom, now's the time to do it, because I'm just going to sing a little song and then tell a story for you. This is called Relationship. Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer and everybody was really happy. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the blue, while the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home. For my old Kentucky home far away.